Oh, I guess it would help if I unmuted it. Got him. Okay, so we are back. It's been a week. I didn't take time off for it this time, so and no rush getting done. Well, let's just get right to it. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the seeker to detect fire aspected ether. I bet we gotta fight like some fire aspected monsters. Like, oh, sorry, detected the wrong thing. Oh, one more time, sorry. Okay, this time it really will work. Let's see what happens. Right, the seeker's ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with the Sky Rune's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swapping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Let's choose part Arrow Company. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay, we know how it works. Whoa! Whoa, he's fast! Okay, no. Oh, I need to kill that mob. Let's go. Back. Fire sweep located, tracking engaged. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Not at all. What am I doing with the fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the seeker if we leave it be. What'd I tell you? Excuse me. Necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. The fire monster. Let's see if the third time will be the charm. Frightening enough, but again, not what we're looking for. If you'd be so kind. I'm not kidding. Probably an apple. Okay. Alright, well, third time be the charm, I think. So I'd ask if it gave you any trouble considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking, and do try to point out something useful this time. Oh yeah. Interesting music choice. Another remnant of Veligamanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of Tuliolao saga, anyway, when Veligamanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever. Its ice does not fall, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. There, now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signatures of Veligamanda. I realized that this was possible from the start. You needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from the journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. This time the Seeker should be attracted solely to Veligamanda's ether. Resuming tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Excusez-moi. Uh-oh, we about to do a major wheelie? Are we about to do a major wheelie? Wheelie! Ouch. Wheelie! Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Skyrim's fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Tural Vidral itself. Recalibrating sensors, resuming tracking. Part of me wants to be searching for a dungeon on Viper while I do the MSQ. And I ain't gonna put y'all through that. Can I hop up here? Probably not. think we'd notice if Valagamanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Valagamanda. It does like roll. The nice rolling name. Valagamanda. Hey. Is voice activated?
The trail ends here, it seems.
It is.
Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Yeah, we found it.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
You know, people sure are missing
So
in
where
action.
is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow.
Like reasons to be missing.
After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
What, you want to go at it again?
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
Heck nah, man.
Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
He's like, nah.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of his Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
I'm like, and me, bruh.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
We don't care about greater
Our
good.
nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
You just want to send them all to war. You just said that.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
Snakebird. Lab rat dog. Lab rat dog.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Let's do it. Whoa. Whoa, cool. Custody support system. You have opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of NPC companions. Neat. Neato. Man, raise the poppy. Oh, I want to hear their voices. That's lame. For the live stream, we'll do it this way. Hopefully I don't wipe like I did on, did I wipe on, Idler? A rainbow! That's a big bird snake. Look. Go! Let's do this, guys. Let's go! Get out the middle! Whoa! Ow! Who's that thing? Whoa! We're gonna be slipping and sliding? Whoa! Cool. That's different. Whoop. What's going on? I'm in. You gotta get out the middle? Oh! going on? I thought about waking up. Nah, I thought about making the toilet. Oh crap! Why are y'all right over here? No! Break it! You dead. I'm dead. That sucks. They're moving in odd ways. I don't get it. Oh, we got a good look-see on. Let's go get ready.
All that I have and more, I bring to bear. Innovation is the key to victory.
damage dealers for... We have to do the DPS check in a second. I gotta move around or you'll get frozen. Did I lag or something? I think I'm lagging. Now. That's not good, I'm lagging. I'm moving. Oh my gosh, I'm lagging. It's not even me that's lagging, it's the server. To the wind, and it's probably changed a little bit in some kind of way.
Hold still.
What are y'all doing? Oh, I'm tripping. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot. My bad. Getting sneaky. There we go again. got me. Get. Got him, Cock! Nice. Valagamanda. But the next version's harder. Oh well, Lamati, without hesitation. What'd you say? I expected more. We won? We won! So I wonder they call it the Sky Room. I'd have been curious to see his Earl John action. It was an ordeal indeed. Well, that was grueling. Cool. It was easy because I was here.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda. A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Fidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
No, he still would have failed. You got the Warrior of Light.
How can you say that?
Son?
80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You fought well, though. I'm sure you'll surpass him one day. You have a ways to go. What y'all think?
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend.
Yes,
I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
he will.
The Sky Ruin lies dead. And still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
My bad, I was finishing up some Grandies. fortunate we vanquished that winged calamity. Eric could inflict greater suffering upon these lands. Who wanted it will. Our promise has promised too, don't you think? No. Didn't I tell you? I pull my own weight in battle now. With your pain. Witnessing Zoro-Ja in battle, I understand why he's widely considered to be Tuliyolal's greatest warrior. I am warrior! I'm still giddy from our victory. The matter of outdoing our father aside, this was the best outcome we could have hoped for. Never again will our people need fear the looming shadow of the sky ruin. Your proud expression bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zoro-Ja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sorya-Ja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Zoro-Ja. No, it's Bakuyaya that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valagamanda, it wasn't only Urkopaka at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakuyaya cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. In the current! I want to fly! Ooh, EXP! The feet of ice. The Yoku must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valagamanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alphino as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Valagamanda. Wait. Oh, okay, there is a way to get back over here. Okay. Just in case there's something over here that I need. Alright. Done that. Give me a drink. Give me some drink up in here. Tame. Disgusting. I see Master Alphino hath made good use of the time to further tend the wounded. While we were contending with that screeching menace, I expect Bakujaja was off to the next feat. By the way, amidst the chaos of Skyrune's awakening, I'd forgotten we still have the feat of ice complete. Welcome back. Not for a moment did I doubt that you'd return safe and sound. Scaling a massive mountain, fighting an elector, battle against a legendary monstrosity? Yes, you could say I'm a little tired. I thought the villagers would be in hiding. Alphino's confidence in us must have reassured them. Valagamanda! Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gefirife. Gefirife.
To the temple, then?
I suppose.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, no,
Heroes of the hour.
Dang, he swole.
Valagamanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
Oh, he's smiling.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
That's right, because you can't provide anything better than Valigar
The
Manda.
second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigar Manda's prison.
Nah, bruh, we just decided to go ahead and take him out.
How shall we proceed?
What you mean? We good. We've proven ourselves.
What more would we test?
Exactly.
Sumurwa?
Exactly.
They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jalja, then no one is.
Hey.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Woo woo! So we got one up top, and then we got another one on bottom. Oh. No,
That makes
on top of
5.
the mountain and the bottom.
Only 2 left to collect.
Just in case y'all was wondering.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigar Manda.
Yeah.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui.
Where's your Stola? Y'all playing games.
May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolal as we enter this new age.
Oh, whack.
Was never much of a talker, our brother.
Exsanguination.
If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Woo!
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
I'd be like, yeah, because I'm gonna assign you that duty for me.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
Not this dude again. You better apologize.
You Wukliamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigar Manda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph.
Yeah, you lucky I didn't turn that loose on you, bruh, when you was challenging us.
Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
Are they actually
You
looking
owe
at
us
her?
nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
It looks like they're looking to the sides.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me
I'm not making
if
fun
I
of
do
nobody.
not
I'm just saying.
repay it.
Just saying. You know, birds have to look left and right.
I wouldn't
to
even know what
see
to
in
ask
front of
for.
them, you know what I'm saying? They have to turn their heads.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The golden dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
So the X in here is Shuk.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess. A statue so tall, even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wuk-Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams. No dreamers.
Speak so slowly.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged
are the dreams the echo?
and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory.
Is that what they mean by a dream?
Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Not visions, dreams.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude.
Oh, this dude.
I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wuk Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross.
We gonna come back down, servants. Get over yourself, dude. Man, what do you gotta say about your people, dude? Watching Warporlor get caught up in Wuklamat's unstoppable wake reminds me of my younger days. With only 2 keystones remaining, we at least begun to gain a fuller picture of the legend of the Golden City. What a turn of events. We were only meant to strengthen the ice, but Baku Yaya's idiocy forced us to do them one better. That's how we roll. We does one's battles. I don't think Vorporo and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliyollal. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Uh-oh. Zansh. Enhanced Iki. Iki Shoten. Hold up. Hold up, swole up. Let me see. Where's that? Right here. Zanshi. Cool. I wanna try it. Wasn't there some, oh, I didn't get these, they're 90. Yeah, they're 90. Okay, cool. What's next? 93. I'm 96. I think it's time we returned to Tuliyollal. After scaling Tural's tallest mountain and battling the legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite will be most welcome. I believe I hear the four-old captains calling our names. Hi, halalalalayski. Cool. So that's done. I think there are what you call them over here, little fighting dummies. I think. Let's go see. Also, bi-colored gems. I can. Where's that? Where at? Oh, all the way over here. Okay. Get the riding mount or the riding map so I can drive past it. Oh, so let me show y'all. I can show y'all real quick. Actually, this probably doesn't count because this already drives fast. Well, it's supposed to. Let's do something now. This works. See how fast it goes? Put the riding map. If I have it open, hopefully I do. I don't have it open! Never mind. Don't be fake sincerely. I think there's some fighting doll things up over here. I think. Right? Yep, they're there. Striking dummy. I want to test my new move. Okay. Something I didn't pay attention to. I didn't see if it was global. I think it was off global cooldown, wasn't it? Oh, let me go back to Tuliyollal. I think a lot of y'all played on Tryhard a lot. That's why I'm getting on so late, or recording so late. And got a lot of work done. We got, let's see, where's it at? Oh, he's in Solution 9. Good for him. Where's Tryhard at? Yeah. Got, where's that? There it is. Got Viper from 80 to 93. And got Warrior to 93. And then got Sage to 91. Oh, also, where is this? Reaper to 92. So, yeah. I need to do that kind of stuff on E-Rock, but I only do the story when I'm streaming. But yeah, Viper's actually a lot of fun. I enjoy it. That's well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Diplomat? Diplomat, did you hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. That's what I know. Oh, it's the first one. Cool. Welcome back, Master Lado. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Oh, dust and stuff? We cut up my room without my permission? Stealing my legendary swords and armors? Knocking on my door.
You have a moment?
It's not right for a lady tiger to visit a nail me coat at night.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So,
You love me. Not kidding. Listen, I'm not of tiger race. I am Mikote. This can never be. I said it can't be!
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Hey, you knocked on my door.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
I'm getting flustered. Lady, you got problems. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliolala. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. The Resplendent. Resplendent Quarter. What you want, girl? Who you talking to? Old lady. Your mammy. Your nanny. Your nana. Piss you off. What are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. It's much, don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the Clement with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, ho, ho, ho. There's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshua. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Girl, why you dragging me all over these streets at night? Oh, sorry, E-Rock. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of. Woman, why are you bothering me? I thought we were supposed to be resting. It's supposed to be vacation. Y'all got me doing the stuff I normally do. Saving lives, slaying monsters, betrayal and death and carnage.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city.
Used to a fancy palace.
And whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Workor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Oh, thank you for reminding me, because I forgot.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then.
You're such a thinker.
About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Growing stuff, trading stuff, making stuff, killing stuff. And Nana!
I realize nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
Nice words. This is the sort of thing I'd expect you to say. You wish for a world like in the Yoku dream? Those are nice in theory.
With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for. Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start. So, this is my plan.
Beat them swords into share plows.
When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness.
Dang. Don't scare me like that.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be.
Nice.
It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Oh, shucks.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much. And in so short a time.
Killing everything and fixing everything.
There are 2 keystones left. After
saving
everything
you.
that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
I gotta walk all the way back down these stairs. Back to the cabin. You dragging me all over the place. And the sun up. I missed my night of sleep. I'm asleep. Sleep. This pillow's like a hanky sack, wheat sack, barley sack. It sure is nice outside though. These some cool little scenes. I like these though. Yeah, they don't do this kind of thing much, or at all actually. Attack the day, in the words of Papa. Hits with them drums first thing out the door. Now to take care. Actually, I don't know what we're doing next, so never mind. What we doing, Alphino? What's on the schedule, the agenda today? You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. Cool. What is he? He's 100! Cool. 94. Them boys. Oh, that weapon's actually better than the one I got, I think. A burnished wooden chest that suggests... Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm reading that. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. I might take my contacts out and put my glasses back on. The 6 of us have joined together. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zuaja and Koana have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Uklamat would be equal with them, but for Baku Jaja's thievery. which has left us one short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feet of proof, and wreaked havoc for the feet of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. Chris, you watching my live stream? He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I'll be taking back what is mine. This I swear! I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Baku Jaja's unleashing of Valagarmanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it is for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. Hi, hi! Chair, here! The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repass and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamoja and Shbral in the forest of Yaktair, specifically near a village called Ikbrax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant. A little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Ketinram befriended a 2-headed king known as the Autarch before commencing his travels across Tural. Autarch? I don't know. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is the commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa. So this Ketinram fellow must have come to Tuliolal? But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yokyu architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? Then Ketinram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tural, once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamujaw's homeland. It too lies in Yakten, not far from Ikrax. Then all things considered, Yakten seems the obvious choice for our next destination. Hi. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Koana's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? Ah, much worse. Alright, let's see who sent me a tail. It's probably Cal. You didn't invite me to your party. Oh, whoops. First mount's already available. Where we at? Dirigibit. I know you're watching my stream. I just said that. Where's the dirigibit? 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 Dirigibit. Wherefore art thou dirigibit? Hey, My voiceovers are fantastic! How exciting! The design of Turali dirigibles intrigues me. I must note how they... Oh, never mind. I must note how they perform compared to Aeolsian airships. It'll be fine, just fine. Alisai! As much as I wish we could ignore him, Baku Jaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Yaktel, where the Yakyu dreamt of the Golden City. We get you, Aaronville. It's cracking. The next flight to Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Girl, will you calm yourself? Are we sure that thing will stay in the air all the way to Yaktel? He's gonna ignore you like that. Are you ready? Bags packed and our goodbyes said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Thought you weren't gonna do that no more. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves. Don't be trying to hold my hand coming into my room at night. Weird lady. Oh. Maybe ask Aaron. He ain't gonna hold her hand. You're the nicest person I've ever met, E-Rock. I'll try not to crush your hand. Hey, girl, you ain't stronger than me. Never try to challenge my might. There she is, third promise. Wait just a moment. My blue and tumbly. Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. You better get on this ship here and stop playing games with us. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yog-Tara as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming tastes of salt would prove to be commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yaktel. Of course, that's where. To where it seems you are already bound. Yeah, well, destiny. What luck. Then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather here? Or yet another discovery to look forward to? Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks, I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Yakute. Sorry guys, I'm just having fun. Just having a little fun, you know what I'm saying? So it just won't be a boring monotone voice. I really hope she wins. Yogg-Tail will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. That's boring. That's boring. Your character is not handsome. Caleb.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yogg-Tail. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
It is cool looking though. But why does it keep stuttering?
It is here where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, but the right of succession would reach its climax.
Yuck. We are here.
Are you all right?
She's like, do I look all right?
Never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Cosmauca.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
Into a C note? You mean like $100 bill?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion.
Well, just say sinkholes then.
The pits are. You'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
She's gonna run off immediately.
It was one time.
Is the Shebral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
The Shebral.
Aye.
The shebang.
We need but follow the path a short way west.
The shebang bang.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's be about it. Ready for the next dungeon. Kakekoi. Kakekoi! Well, that journey was delightful. The wind was fair and the vessel hardly rocked at all. Were we now to Kryl, I will ensure our promise doesn't wind up at the bottom of one of these sea notes. 'Cause I will be keeping all the $100 bills. Kryl! I can hardly fathom how difficult travel must have been before the second promise introduced dirigibles. Can you imagine having to walk all this way? I like this move. I like the music, yo. Would it kill Aaronville to give me the benefit of the doubt? Or the benefit of a second chance? Any benefits would be great. With thicker vegetation comes a reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. Wow, this is different music. I mean, I like it. It reminds me a little bit of Raktika. Shut up, Cal. Nobody cares what you like. Don't send me tales just because you're listening to my live stream. Don't be flying by me. That's pretty cool. No, I do like this area. That's cool. This is where Yoshi... Aggro! Aggro! What are those? What are those? Run! Oh, there's another one! Oh, it aggroed me! Oh. Get him, Scions! Why are you not getting him, Scions? Oops. Yeah, that's where Yoshi P was doing his letter from the producer live. Gemstone Trader. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that real fast. Before I forget, I've done that a couple of times. Then needed to get back and didn't have the teleport. Is this Ibrax over there, I wonder? Take care not to get separated. I'd hate to lose you to this rampant undergrowth. Girl, I'm the warrior of light. Look at this sword. What do you mean? What do you mean? I cut this whole forest down in one slash. Leave it. For all of Varenville's insistence, I've yet to discover anything particularly blue about this forest. See? No tumbles. Thanks to Kral and Alizé, but it still counts. Alright, Varenville, where we going, brah? Good, everyone's accounted for. Igrax is up ahead. Let's be on our way. Well, let's be. Mr. Backpack Man. I pushed the wrong button! Really? I just realized I have rear view mirrors. Aw, they don't work. They're clouded. How much blinker it take to cross 8 lanes? I go now. Good luck, everybody else. Alright. Ooh. Krile. Are all C notes this deep, I wonder? How do you accidentally fall down this? Wiggle Mop was like, no! I've fallen into High Tide Harbor enough times to be a professional diver. There's no way I'd fall into something like this on accident. Oh, okay. I was about to say, brah. Just so you know, I shall be very cross if you push me. Oh, I'm pushing. I'd be like this and like oops and knock her back. Just give her a nice tap with the back foot. Gone. Varenville was not exaggerating about the C notes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb that one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. The Aetherite destination is inaccessible. What you talking about? I just touched the Aetherite. Wuklamat! Village of the Hunt. Was Xenos born here? Ready to head on in? The Hunt! Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. I thought there wasn't a time limit. Dude, we killed Valagarmanda. You will excuse our lateness. The third promise and her retinue, I presume? Hi. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. Then come and join us. place in the Garden of the Stars. At the village center, everyone is waiting for you. Everyone? And who might that be? Everyone! What do you mean? Who? There's but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. Everyone can get this sword too, just in case you were wondering. Flaming sword. Who that? What's cracking?
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Ligarmanda in the first place.
I'll cut you down, boy.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin.
He's like potty mouth.
My name is Hunmuruk. As a Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as a lector on behalf of my people. As all four claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival.
Good.
Third promise. If you would please join us.
Let's get this show on the road. Dankrid, Orion J, traitors.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? And we're with Luke Lamont, I bet.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
I'd be like, I'm 2 already. I have 2 heads.
Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
You best not be on Baku Jaja's team, if that's how it works.
Well, forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja.
That's what I just said.
After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Alizé for the win. She's always straightforward about it. I love it. I might even help.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red.
Blue.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Purple.
Red. Which means...
Joanna!
As fate would have it.
This Makote is trying to out-Makote me.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine.
No!
Shebruk Bibil.
Oh, not food. Sword!
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
Indeed.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
No, sword!
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
I know, let's just do sword. Sword has much significance. Sword!
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Sacred quit it.
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
Luckily, my cooking's at...
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink.
Drink!
The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living.
Purple drink! Orange drink!
So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Baku Jaja's like, no, man. No.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
He's been saying this whole time. Innovation.
The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
Hell's Kitchen, I think it's called. Food Wars!
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
Alizé! You suppose the first promise in Baku Jaja will wear matching aprons? I dearly hope so. The second promise will no doubt have thoughts on how best to proceed. Let us ask for his perspective. Only 2 claimants can receive keystones from this feat. Intimidating, perhaps, but irrelevant. We shall prevail! Who's ready to ride into glory? I consider myself a connoisseur of all things tasty in Turali, but this is the first I've heard of Ixibruki. As much as I would have loved to defeat you all in high-stakes culinary battle, I couldn't have asked for better allies. For the pairings to be thus decided, the stars align for us indeed. It does. Let the cook-off begin! I'm ready. Who wants a skillet to the face? You know what I'm saying? What y'all want? You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to make? You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to make? Y'all want to make something? You know what I'm saying? I'll make y'all some table salt, some maple syrup, some maple sugar, raisins. I mean, what y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Just kidding. How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulation have frustrated Baku Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. We actually like each other. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Excuse me? Precisely. Because you're the main character. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 Clements, Sarilya and Bakulya Yazlakis. Whereas we are a team of 9, that's 3 more people we can mobilize. With a task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy! Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe of Rapalchapibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Shabral people, Shabang Bang. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. We've been talking all day. It's about to be night again. We've been mobbing all day. Chris said, fried chicken. Ramen noodles. Pop them noodles and pat. No, we're supposed to talk. No, we're supposed to talk to the people in the town, not each other, guys. Jeez. Y'all want me to do all the work. We gotta cut our losses and head to Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could the second time be? Well, what are you looking at? Salt liquor? Mind your own business. Yeah, let's get out of here, guys. See ya. Gemstone trader. Cool. Alright, who we talking to next? What's there? Here, piggy. Bright banana peel. Ooh, that's cool. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no! It appears I've gone and dropped my najul. I mean, Jatika banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from the underground oven. Ah! There's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. Is he trying to tell us? Is he trying to tell us what we need to know? In a not obvious way, but completely obvious? Who down here? Where the next folk got to talk to? Where the folk at? Where the kinfolk? Where the kinfolk? Hey kinfolk. It's colorful spices. Number of spices. Some entirely unfamiliar to you. Nestled in a basket. That one's called archiot. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine. But its medicinal benefits are significant as well. Shut up, lion lady. Ah! Why you always lying? Okay, I guess we're the NPCs all the way out here. Let me back into town! What the heck? Willie! No! Okay, there we go. Who's the next person I talk to? Oh, there we go. Fastidious fellow.
A recipe for Zibrok Pibil. I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hunmu Rook himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ibruk to be had at market.
Give us free! Subasa. Subasa. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about Zibrok Pibil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish. An observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Zibrok Pibil. But one in particular she attributed to all common shebang bang dishes. Akiote, she called it. Artichoke. I see. Then if Zibrok Pibil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook-bearing bundle wrapped in a leaf of Naju, a banana in certain localities. It would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles. Then don't you? Ibruk, without a doubt. A sizzling slab of beef. It smelled so good I could practically taste it. The squeaky flesh of a bipedal fish. As would be expected of a dish called Zibrok Pibil, indeed. So to summarize, the dish is one of a broth, flavored with a combination of spices, and includes alkyls and steamed underground within Naju, a banana leaf. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while you all were exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to the master gleaner. Thanks, Gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. Iraq, you go slay. I can help prepare the kitchen. For me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in gathering. I'll keep telling you that. And I've been telling you that since Heavensward. I'm quite proud. I too should be glad. I too should be glad to enter my own. And the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. My gun blade can cut through anything. I'm happy to lead someone to a suitable brook, if they will perform the requisite deed. Alizé, maybe? As for Najou leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find Najou in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartlands, forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Lamadi, Iraq, if you would accompany me on my errand. Hi, Ski! No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our task, then. Ukalamat, I presume? Come on, let's go and get those Najou leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. History of violence. The violent take it by force. Let us see if there are Najou leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Orianger mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Oh man, let's just go into this forest. Y'all know we gotta do it. Let's just do it. Just do it. Willie! No! Stop making me go out of town. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Yeah, you were talking like in a not so obvious but obvious way, so can you help us some more? Najou leaves? For purposes other than XIV, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Golmagic Grove is the source of the finest Najou leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I'd hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredients, then the Jatika heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Traveling there requires that you go through the Tingbang Traverse, but it has caved in due to recent storms, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our Najou leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. It's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. Still, if there are no leaves here and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and culture in Tuliolal. So perhaps there is something about Zipripi that we have yet to learn. Something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Weird hiccups or whatever. Oh, I see. Like who was the first to make it? Its history, that sort of thing. If it's Yaktal's history you're interested in, you should start with the old door. Between the Zabral and the Mamuja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Zibripipi. Huh? What does steamed Ibruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of the settlement ruined by war, the village of Yonasol. It lies a short distance to the east. Why does he sound so happy? The village of Yonasol? Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go and see this place. Why is it playing this music? Because they're talking about war and bloodshed, maybe? And food? And food? Whip! Oh boy, almost willied right. Everybody be like, look at here, Rocky fell into the sea note. I pulled a Wuklamat. My special chili. What is that? Oh! 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 Chocobo fried chicken and watermelon fruit. Racism is on the decline, Cal. You about to start standing out, my brother. You're about to start standing out. The village of Yonasol must be further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. What are those? You know, you do gotta take some time to show some appreciation. Square has done a great job, you know, for an MMO. Looks nice, and the music and all that. Oh god! Oh no! No! Everyone again! Get out of here! Oh! Flying squirrels! It's the flying kind of flying squirrels. Are these the war-torn houses? Are these the camps? What are these? Uklamat. So this is the village of Yonasol, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Who give? What gives? I didn't know you were here. I didn't know you were in Yaktil. I was picking up lumber from Ikbrax when I heard the third promise was on her way to this site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so followed you here. Wukivu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. We made the wild grow. A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise retinue, I presume. For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Koana. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Koana? Now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? Koana? As in the second promise of Tuliolal? Oh, to think that I have just announced of its own son as common resident and retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please, take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shall dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about Zibripi. While I am forbidden by the Zrubraks to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yoctel history. We'd appreciate it. In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Zrubrak and the Mabuja was one of land. The Mabuja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun, and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of Zrubrak, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground, as the black forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well, blessed siblings. So I'm guessing they weren't actually left, but war drove their families out of the area, and so they were left there not on purpose because they weren't cared about, but maybe they were taken off or killed or something like that. That's what it's shaping up to look like. You must understand, the Mamuja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Buniwa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Zbrak in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Buniwa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Buniwa both. A two-headed Mamuja. Your father. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first Atak, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Atak's rule, the newly united Mamuja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. It's they daddy, it's they grandpappy, it's they pappy. They pappy McPap. There's only two-headed Mamuja that we... Oh goodness. Oh my. See, now earlier when I was talking about I'll cut this whole forest in one slash, I meant like this. But not just this amount, but the whole thing in one slash. Warrior light mode. Get your boy. Ooh, I like this music. One of my favorites.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja.
And the Shebang.
The Shobrit Cinderfield.
Some water, y'all.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Echo time! Do I get to see the Golden City? Oh. Goodness! He's that much bigger than a two-head dude? He big.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Bounty?
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
Salt liquor.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end? That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then?
Your fractured community would be taken over. That's what would happen.
You do not know the warlords of the East.
That's what they're trying to do to America.
That if
Welcome to America.
they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe.
One as grand and as great as this one body with two heads.
There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
Red and blue.
What?
Republican and Democrat.
You defeated the Sky?
Crips and Bloods. Join together.
I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How they Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Hi.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Look how strong my neck is.
And so began that legendary banquet.
Where the Indians ate with the settlers.
One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health. And, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Shabral steamed najul.
Shebang bang.
Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures.
Shebang bang.
And proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast.
Ha ha ha! 2 Shibuyas going to...
In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife.
They're like telling their best dad jokes and stuff.
Understanding begets fellowship.
A 2-headed mammal jaw walks out of bathroom.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
She's so proud of her papa.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
So all the promises need to understand each
Now
other.
then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
Who's cheating?
What's wrong?
Don't be listening.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Alright folks, it's 1 a.m. Your boy gotta go to bed. Gotta go to bed and got men's meeting at the church. Men's prayer, men's Bible study. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do the more important things. You ready for the more important things? You know what I'm saying? We must become true Dawn servants. Servants of the light. Jesus is the light. You hear that, cow? Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. And we will see you in the next one. Take care.